So, I think this is something people will want to know, right? So, I have a bit of an update on my accounts, right? Their endgame progress, how's it going? Because I haven't even been logging in every day into my accounts. I haven't been spending my Trailblaze power wisely on my Anaxa account. I've been relic farming like the last month, but I decided to, instead of gamba on relic farming and get absolutely nothing, just start farming traces, right? So the last 3 days I started farming traces for my Gallagher and for my Archer. Right now, Archer, he still got quite a ways to go, right? Like, these traces are quite bad. However, because of the shield buff for skills on the current MOC, he's been able to take me decently far, right? So, this is the current Anaxa account progression, right? Sorry for the background noise. I swear to God, it's every time I start recording, this fucking idiot does this shit every time, right? So, I am almost done with MOC, I am almost done with APOC, and I am almost done with Pure Fiction, right? Now, MOC actually isn't a damage check. I could 100% clear it. It's a sustain check. The relics on my Gallagher are questionable as of current. So, yeah, it's not too hot. Traces also need work, right? But I am making progress. I'm almost completely done with finishing Endgame. And to be honest, I'd like to add this in. If you're a casual player, man, like, this is probably where you could stop, to be honest, right? You know what? Let's go in together and see how many Jades I'm actually losing out on by not full clearing the Endgame, right? So here, I'm missing out on 1 pull, right? So that means APOC, I'm probably also missing out on 1 pull. So I'm missing out on 1 pull here, 1 pull here, and like 2 pulls here, right? So truthfully, at max, you're losing 5 pulls a patch, and it's only going to take you 1 more patch before you can probably full clear once you've maxed traces and everything, right? This game is absolutely dead fucking easy, especially because of the free Archer they gave us. Now, I'm saying this with an Anaxa, right? However, you don't need to put your pulls into Anaxa like I did, right? You just don't need to. I'm doing this because this is an account based around Anaxa, right? But if you were to do actual smart investment, you could make literally 2 premium teams for the same price as my one Anaxa, right? So clearly, this isn't, a value investment. This is just a personal investment because I like this guy, right? E1 Tribby and Sunday are on the Archer team. So in total, at least for me personally, this Archer team is 4 cost using Gala, E0S1 Sunday, and E1 Tribby. I'm not going to try and hide it. And this team can just clear anything in the game, right? It's not surprising. This is the strongest DPS in the game, the most universal hypercarry buffer in the game, and the most universal AoE buffer in the game with her E1 with true damage, right? They're going to completely fucking shred, and then Anaxa, he is incredibly versatile. And so this is why I have an account completely based around him. I can go old into his vertical investment, then run him with Ting Yun and as well as RMC. And these 2 alone will be able to allow my Anaxa to just completely shit through all endgame content, right? So as of right now, I actually don't feel any pressure at all to pull a second DPS on this account, because Archer with that Sunday and Tribby is doing very, very well, right? To the point where I may actually consider maybe putting a few pulls into the Archer banner to see if I can get his E1, because in Sparkle teams, his E1 isn't too much of a game changer, right? It's around calced, a 20 to 25% overall damage increase. And this is because you need to first initiate 3 skills in order for you to get that one extra skill, right? So in the first place, you already have to dedicate yourself to dumping 6 skill points. However, in a Sunday team, it's a lot different, because in Sunday teams, you'll quite consistently only get 3 skills a turn, and sometimes you may be able to get 4, right? And the reason that this matters is Sparkle teams, they are calced with Archer doing an entire 5 arrows in a single turn. So that 20% damage difference from that extra arrow isn't actually, that weak for a Sunday team. In a Sunday team, it's probably more like 30+%. So his E1 does become more enticing. And if I plan to, not pull another new DPS and just keep running Trivian Sunday with this Archer, then it would be a perfectly fine investment, right? Because the only upcoming characters I actually need is 2 Eidolons for Anaxa, and that's it. I don't even need Cyrene. Cyrene is just a premium pull at this point, right? I'll obviously wait until Cyrene's leaks, see if she's worth it. She'll probably be worth it, right? So I'll pull her. But that's that, right? This account is basically already finalized in terms of 2 goated teams, and that's basically all you need, right? So, love you all. That's an update on this account. The reason there aren't any updates on the other accounts is because there simply isn't anything new. They've both full cleared Endgame. It's an E2S1 Cassie with E0S1 Phanon. The other one is E2S1 Maide and E2S1 Phanon. I don't know what you want me to do, right? There isn't anything all that exciting. Though I will say, your boy did manage to get a quad crit roll glove piece or hand piece for Phanon. So right now I'm trying to dig for a crit damage body, as my Phanon is overcapping on crit rate like absolutely crazy. He has, I believe, 208% crit damage and 96% crit rate, not including Sunday's buff. So my current plan is to run it with RMC, get to 126%, and then run crit damage body, right? So this should allow me to get like 100 crit rate while also having a very sizable amount of crit damage, right? So let me know what you guys think. Love you all. Hope you have a great day. Hope you have a great night, and peace out. So there is 16 seconds left on the video until I hit the 8-minute mark. So your capybara will be farming just a little bit more so he can make a little more money. Appreciate the support. Love you all for being here, and peace out.